When you're starting out, you only need really 3 basic knives. You can add some more later, right? The first one is a chef's knife. It's about 8 to 10 inches long. It's got a curved blade. You use it for cutting up just about everything, large cuts of meat, vegetable, things like that. Some have a little edge, which helps the food from sticking, which is debatable. You don't need to spend a ton on your knives. Good quality knives you can get for just a few dollars, especially when you're starting out. The second one is a serrated knife, or what I call a bread knife. And they call it serrated because it has this little serrations on it. You can see. This is great for bread. It has a sawing action. So like if you cut bread, it doesn't squish the crust. It cuts through it. It's great for tomatoes. I love cutting tomatoes with this. And then some other soft flesh things like fish, right? So that's a serrated knife. And the last is a paring knife. Now, a paring knife is a smaller knife, inches, probably 2 to 4 inch blade. It's good for doing detail work, taking the core out of an apple, slicing the eyes out of little potatoes, cutting up smaller things. Paring knives come in a lot of different shapes and sizes, but this is an example of pretty basic ones. Beyond that, you really don't need anything to get fancy. These are the 3 knives you're going to use for like 90% of what you do. There's always some specialty knives that you can get. Some people like wooden handles, some people like plastic, molded plastic. It's all up to you. You don't need to spend a lot of money. Just make sure that when you use your knives, that they're sharp.